Migrant apprehensions are continuously breaking records, and voters from the border states are expressing their concerns. To discuss, let's bring in former acting CBP Commissioner, senior law enforcement analyst, and Heritage Foundation visiting fellow Mark Morgan. Mark, great to see you. So, border agents have encountered a record-breaking 2.1 million migrants at the southern border in fiscal year 2022. How big of an issue is this, not only for people in states surrounding the border, but for folks across the country?
Yeah, it should be, because as you just stated correctly, this isn't just a border issue. Every state, we've been saying for a very long time, every state is a border state because the threats that cross our current open border doesn't stay on the border. It makes its way to every town, city, and state in this country. Look, we just got the October numbers through sources. CBP hasn't released those. This October, as we start a new fiscal year, shattered records again. We're looking at total encounters somewhere at almost getting close to 250,000. Shattered another record, almost 250,000. And what's very important is the gotaways. They shattered another record for this October. Right now, we're being told the gotaways are close to 86,000 for a single 30-day period. The issue why that's so important are the demographics among those gotaways. We know that there are criminals. We know there are murderers, rapists, pedophiles, gang members, and we know there are potential terrorist threat among the gotaways. So far in this administration, there's been over 1.1 million gotaways, and those criminals and those potential terrorist threats have made their way to every town, city, and state in this country. That's the truth.
Yeah, I mean, we could talk about fentanyl. You talk about the border. We talk about the migrants coming over, all of the folks that have committed crimes with records on the FBI's most wanted list. I do quickly want to get to, because you pointed out in a Washington Examiner piece that you want Mayorkas to be impeached. Do you think that that will happen if the Republicans take control?
Look, we've been talking with the Republican caucus for some time, FAIR, Heritage Foundation, and several other conservative think tanks, and we've been pushing two things. One, the first House bill has got to be restoring border security and doing 180 degrees with respect to this administration's current open border policies. And number two, as we've got to hold those responsible for this crisis that's impacting every aspect of our nation's public health, public safety, and national security. And we have to start with the chief of this administration's open border policies, and that's Secretary Mayorkas. He's abdicated his constitutional responsibility. He's not enforcing the law, and he's allowing dangerous things and people to enter this country every single day. He's got to go.
All right. Mark Morgan, always great to have you. Thank you so much.
You bet. Thanks.
Of course.